We're going to take us a little trip down here to Drewry's Bluff here this morning. Get out and stretch the legs a little bit. It's Drewry's Bluff. It's a whole gun position along the river here. And we're going to hike down too, just a little bit down through here. And, stronghold of the Confederate Army. And pretty significant in the war. Come along, I'll show you some more in a bit. Here we are at Drewry's Bluff. You can see here, pretty important spot along the river here, protecting Richmond. Ships coming up in the Union. So Confederates had abandoned Norfolk, and this was their last little spot that had some 8-inch Columbiad cannons here, and it was a pretty formidable spot. Heavy Confederate artillery here at Drewry's Bluff presented a formidable challenge to any Union vessel attempting to advance into Richmond, and they didn't stand much of a chance against these guns here. But ultimately, a number of men and all on the ground ended up getting home, so they really didn't need to get to Richmond. They wanted to get upriver here to bombard Richmond, which was the Confederate capital, but they never made it past this point. The ships didn't anyway. See here, I got a nice little path that heads down here to the fort along the river. They have a couple big guns down here, still one of them in display. So I'll show you a bit more of that here in a few minutes. It ain't too far up here, so come along. Drewry's Bluff. We are still heading to Drewry's Bluff. As you can see, the little paved section's kind of run out, so it's just less pronounced trail, but it's still nice. It's got gravel base and all, so heading to Drewry's Bluff. It won't be far now. Here we go to we're just outside of the fort. We'll be coming up on it in a minute here. Little sign that talks about it a little bit. It was a pretty strategic place the way they had these guns up here on this bluff. So anyway, I'm gonna head on down. Here we are approaching the fort, Drewry's Bluff. Very strategic position. It's a very impressive fort up here when we get up to it. I think this is the first little place right here on the right where the church used to be. See where there's the river out there, as you can see the light and the openings. So we'll get to that in a minute, but it's a pretty impressive fort here. So I think this had something to do with the church. Yep, there you go. So neat chapel, so the church used to be right in this area. So anyway, I'll check out some more of it in a minute. As you can see as we enter the fort here, it's pretty impressive. Up there they got the observation deck and all, and it's got some signage and all about it. We'll check that out in a minute, but I just wanted to give you an idea of the sense of the overall size of this place. And there's several signs, and there's a trail that goes along the back and all down through there. So we'll check the rest of it out here in a minute, but as you can see, it's pretty impressive. So, Drewry's Bluff. Up on the observation platform, as you can see, we're in a big sharp bend of the James River here. That way's north towards Richmond, and they got a couple pictures with descriptive stuff of what happened here, and here's the one talking about the Battle of Drewry's Bluff and how it fought off the Monitor and the Galina, and it was a pretty intense battle here, but the Union ships didn't stand a chance coming up this river. And this big gun position right here, they had like 2 or 3 guns in here, man, and it was just devastating, because as you can see, that gun's pointing right down that river, so they come around the curve and they were just sitting ducks, and they had stuff all planted in the water and So they funneled them into one spot over there too, as you can see. And yeah, it wasn't a good thing for the Union Army. Got a view from the side of one of these guns here that was down here, the one that replica they got here, or maybe the one, I'm not sure, one of them, number 66 there, as you can see. But that's pretty impressive, that gun. It must have been really spooky knowing that you're coming down this river here and there's 3 guns up here looking for you as you're coming. They didn't stand a chance. The Union did not stand a chance trying to make it past this. Shots to get a perspective of what it looks like looking down the barrel of that thing, down the river. And say they up on this big bluff. Supposedly the guns couldn't turn high enough on the ships out there too, that they couldn't reach up here, but they could sure shoot down at them. Walking along the back side of the fort here. Pretty impressive fort here. Thinking about all the gunfire that erupted when the ships come up the river from the Union. But they didn't stand a chance. The big guns over there. It's quite nice up in here today. All the leaves still haven't fallen. Kind of pretty through here. A little bridge here. Along the back side of it. So we're going to be wrapping up here in a minute. Just thought I'd shoot a little shot coming through here. Used to be a covered way here. Very impressive. Beautiful day. Drewry's Bluff. So we're finishing up here. Drewry's Bluff talks about here how it was a perfect Gibraltar. Drewry's Bluff's battery is a perfect Gibraltar and can never be taken by gunboats. Pretty impressive looking sight. Back in the day, the typical Civil War areas, all the trees are gone, you know, but they don't look like that now. But the river would be down below here. You can't really tell where the river's at, but it's below the gun positions. And wow. Drewry's Bluff. Wow. We'll about wrap it up. It's beautiful out here today. Some great looking fall colors still going on. Drewry's Bluff. And that was it.